Welcome to Dump Truck Toolbox. I'm Alan, and I want to invite you to come along with me to pick up some highway demolition. First, I need to do a backhaul here. This is gravel from one of our local stone yards, and it's going to be used as a base under the new pavement. I've already dumped out some of the demolition debris, and the stone yard was right near the place where I dumped out the debris. And so I'm pulling out to let the last of the gravel come out, and I'll lower the bed, and I need to lock the tailgate because I'm going to be picking up more demolition debris here in just a second. As soon as I get the bed locked, I backed up. Now I'm pulling up, and the excavator there on the left has asphalt, broken up asphalt from the old roadway. So I'll pull up till I hear the beep. There it is. Set the parking brake and put the transmission in neutral. And you can hear the asphalt hitting the bed of the truck, and you can see the truck shaking. So, taking a few notes here. And I wrote a number for the time, I think it was, and it looked like a hieroglyphic, so I have to wait till he's dumped out his scoop, and then I can finish writing my brief note. This is a very tight site. You can see that pulling in, there are cars parked, and the truck has to sort of weave between the cars. And then if you look ahead, you know, there's a front loader and a fuel truck that's refueling some of the equipment, and there's other debris, some of which I'm going to take later today. But also very important are three obstacles that normally I wouldn't pay any attention to unless I'm driving a dump truck, where I might be either raising the bed or putting the tarp back, and that's the green highway signs, and then there are two bridges from the other interstate. And so when I load here, I have to put my tarp up before I get back on the road, and so I pull forward to do that. But I pull forward just far enough to get out of the way of the excavator, and then I put my tarp up. I cut out some of that from the video because it's pretty boring to just watch me standing there moving my right hand around. So the tarp's up, pulling forward here, and if the tarp were halfway back with the frame more or less straight up, it conceivably would hit the green signs, and it almost definitely would hit the overpasses I'm going under right now. So the front loader there has actually been grooming the little path I'm taking. It was pretty rough the time or two I went through. I lower my two drop axles, and I turn on the engine brake, and that helps the truck carry the load. He's a good guy. He deserves a wave anyway, but that wave was also a thank you for the work you've been doing. So I am going to pull out here onto this ramp, and you can see a truck just went by, so I need to double check what's behind me. When I pull out, I give the truck full throttle, and there's not a lot of pickup here, but I'll let you enjoy the sound of the engine and a little bit of music as we get on down the road. did some one-handed steering there. My right hand was putting the tarp back, and then I hit the two buttons to pull the drop axles up. As always, I stop before pulling onto the scales. And you can see my weight there, right around 59,000 pounds. So almost 30 tons, truck and load. They're going to give me a form here, and what's interesting about this form is they have me physically sign it. A lot of yards don't bother doing that. That's not a problem. But they check a box on the form that I'm bringing in asphalt, and it says no charge. And so this is not a dump. It is not a landfill. They reuse this asphalt. They grind it up, and I don't think they have an asphalt making plant here, but it is a valuable commodity. I'm sure it's not worth a lot, but it's sort of good to be part of responsible construction where we don't just throw raw material away when it can actually be reused. So I cross the scales here, and then I've got to go to the actual drop area for the recyclable material across the street. And I've already done this once or twice today already, so I actually know what I'm doing. But because I'm still a rookie, and there's a lot of different things we do with these trucks, when I came in this morning on the first run, I said to the lady who runs the scales, I said, hey, I'm a rookie. Well, where do I take this? And she said, go find the operator. And so I went over here and found the person on the front loader, and actually pulled up as best I could, and then he pulled the front loader over by me. And I turned off my engine so we could hear each other, and I asked him where to put it, and he pointed at the pile right around the corner here. And so I think you might get a glimpse of it in the windshield. But this is I just see the corner of it there, but that's broken up asphalt. And so I'm going to pull up and back to the spot that he pointed to. And so I have an enlarged view in the rear view camera, and so I can't see a whole lot. It's just not a high resolution monitor, but you can see the pile that I'm backing up to. So I released the tailgate, turned on the PTO, that's the red light, and then started raising the body, and the yellow light goes on whenever the body is raised, just as a reminder to put it down before you pull off. Now we're going to get a rear view, and you can see the hydraulic ram operating, pushing the front of the bed up. You'll hear the stuff hit the tailgate. There you go. And it starts coming out. And I have the truck in neutral without the parking brake on, so it'll roll out of the way a little bit. Bed's going to go up further. More stuff will come down. And then when the bed's all the way up, I've still got stuff in the bed, I can tell. So I put my foot on the brake, put it in drive, roll forward. And you hear the tailgate slap. And that means that the tailgate's clear of the debris pile, and when it slaps against the bed of the truck, sometimes that knocks other stuff loose. Now with this broken up asphalt, it really wasn't an issue. The asphalt came out pretty easily on its own. So I'm putting the bed back down, and I'm making my way out of the yard. You can see the yellow light is still on next to my right hand, so the bed's still coming down. With this truck, you can put the lever to lower the bed in the lower position, and it'll stay there. You don't have to keep your there. Went out. You can hear the air hiss. That's me locking the tailgate. And then, probably can't see it, but I glance in the rear mirror on my left to double check two things: that the bed is down, that the tarp is forward, and then I just checked my tailgate, locked it, and I glanced at my my two buttons for the drop axles, made sure they were in position. That's my run. Repeat 7 times. So I hope you enjoyed today's demolition run. If today's video was useful or interesting, please click the like button. Post any comments below. And subscribe if you haven't done so. That helps other people find our channel. As always, please be safe out there. I hope to see you soon again on the Dump Truck Toolbox. But I've got another 3 or 4 loads to do here, so I'm going to get on down the road.